Yeah, so we are live now. The opponent has played e6 against our first move as e4. So opponent is intending to go into French defense. So we have multiple choices here. We can either go to knight f3, the two knights different with knight f3 and knight c3. We can go into classical main lines with d4, but we'll keep it flexible and go with knight f3. Let's see what opponent plays. Okay, a5. So two knights defense against the French opening. Okay, let's move our knight back. Now we are threatening to win the pawn. Okay, let's try to attack the pawn again. So, okay, let's go knight f4 maybe. Now again we are threatening to win the pawn. Okay, opponent plays c4. Now I think we can win both the pawn with queen a4 check, and yeah, there's no way to defend this pawn. And once this pawn is gone, we can take the other pawn as well. So it's a nice little trap to get 2 points in the opening. I mean, opponent did get some developmental, but we were able to get both the points which opponent moved further down the board, and now we are good. Okay, so we'll have knight. So it will be better if we take the pawn with the knight. Yeah. The knight can jump here, 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 and here. I don't think there is any threat to this move. So let's continue with our development and probably castle as soon as possible. Okay, again, the knight can come here, can come here. Okay, if the knight goes here, our queen does not have a good square to go to. Okay? You can play maybe b4 to stop that. What else can we do? We can also move this pawn so that our queen has this whole rank to go to. So let's push up. I think it's better that way because this bishop is not moving anytime soon to threaten our knight yet. Let's cash in and get us into safety. And okay, opponent is relentless. He wants our pawn. We can give up the pawn maybe to get the bishop. I think, and the opponent cannot castle anymore. Then whatever piece that will be captured here, we can move d4 and we can get in some development of our own. The price of one pawn because we are lagging behind in development a lot. So let's do that. Okay, take this. And let's try that. And we do have check, but I don't think it does anything other than giving black chance to move the knight and getting some more development. We can move the queen here to attack this pawn, or we can also push this. This pawn is hanging. Which pawn to move? Let's. Move the queen. Let's get ourselves to left. Then we'll see. Always bring our queen back. We have bishop f3, d4, bishop f g5. Lot of moves that we need to play in order to complete our development. So let's get right to it. Okay. I don't think it does anything. Let's attack the knight first. We'll move the pawn maybe to d4 and probably to d5 as well. Okay. Bishop have very limited square to go to. Mhm. We can definitely consider pushing d5. Since the king is in center at this point, and I think context we can take with the queen and put pressure on the bishop by pinning it and probably winning it too. Hmm, that should be the queen does not have that many squares to go to. Let's open the center first. We also have a check here, and we can pick up this pawn, and then I think wherever the king moves, king cannot go back. He has to go onto one of the dark square, and then we can develop the bishop. I think that's a better idea. And this pawn will still be hanging after that. Okay, let's move our queen, and then we can move the bishop. Put more pressure here. And king is on open file. Maybe we can move our rooks here and e1 and d1. Okay. Okay. Let's sign this. Let's give a check first and get in our development and complete everything up. See, I think king can only go here. Then we can pin the bishop. I think the king goes here. I can move the bishop to the check. Ah, right. Go there too. Let's give him another check. Oh, center. Let's give some more checks in. If pawn push, I think we can get the queen. Not sure though, but I think the queen will be hanging at the end of the variation. Like d d4, cd, bishop, bishop takes d4, knight takes, and then rook c1 means the queen. Let's see what our opponent is thinking here. Okay, here's not the king. Looks like a checkmate is coming somehow. Bishop move here. The king can go here. Yeah. I think I don't think I really need to calculate this one out. There has to be a mate somewhere here. Okay, we can sack the queen after a4 to deliver the checkmate. I think so. Let's set up that. If our opponent allows us to do that, that will be great. So what I mean is, let's say opponent plays bishop somewhere, then we can sack the queen, queen takes, and then it should be a checkmate, but it's not anymore. Thing probably shouldn't have set it up, but anyways, we are winning. I think so. Check. Let's see the check again. Probably rook b5 should be checkmate after knight takes, pawn takes. Oh, it's not actually. The king can come back here. If you have to first take the knight and then it should be a checkmate. But we got 3 minutes. I think we have sufficient time to checkmate at 2200 player on Lichess. And that's interesting. I feel like I'm missing a lot of checkmating ideas. Hmm. Check, check. I can move the bishop here. Right. Now what? We can definitely give a check and pick up one of the pieces. Definitely knight is hanging after this. Not from here. From h4. It takes knight, and if bishop takes, we have check. King must move here. Then maybe we can get the queen somehow. This looks good. At this point, I think I'm playing with the opponent, and opponent might be thinking, but I'm not able to find the checkmate. Okay, let's give a check again. Fine, then the queen. I think we won the queen now. Okay, good. Opponent has resigned now, and we'll take the win definitely. So let's just quickly check our live stream. What is going on there? It's my channel. All right. Okay, let's get started again. Let's play another match. Probably the last game of the stream. Okay, now we are playing with black. Probably against e4. Let's start off at Sicilian and then we can explore some more routines of India. Okay, knight c3. I think opponent wants to go into a close Sicilian. Mhm. I really don't want to push the g pawn because d5 and then cd and queen takes attacks the rook here. Let's move our knight first. I'm really not afraid with bishop d5 because we have knight d4. Okay, opponent really wants to play some passive chess. I think bishop should be good enough, and then we can go into our dragon structure. Let's quickly go through the opening first, and then we can see what are the ideas here. Okay, we can definitely try to change off the knight. We can try to play d5 maybe. Yeah, let's do that. D5 should be good enough. The opponent has not played the bishop and he's played the pawn side. It gives us a good opportunity to attack the center. And now we can play probably d4 as well. Now the bishop has very limited squares to go to, and then we can play e5 as well. Yeah, I think this should be good enough. We can play h6 and then restrict the bishop completely. Fe, I'm not scared. I think I can take with the knight there. I probably need to move the queen somewhere else from here, probably to attack the b2. Let's guard our pawn twice. Wow, opponent has really started the pawn strong here on us. Let's see. Okay, let's give a path for our queen and also stop g5 advancement. When a queen moves somewhere, we always have a knight b4 to put queen again in its place. Let's see what opponent is thinking. Probably we need to get some development in with the knight, queen, and the bishop. Okay, want to go c4 yet. Bishop is good here. Let's move it a step further. Let's think on c5. I will probably push h5. Got everything up. And not scared of f6. Bishop can move. Probably it will be locked forever, but we'll find a good time to sack on f6 and take up with our four. No, I don't think there is any attack here left anymore. Now it's time for us to go on attack ourselves. Everything is blocked here. There's no sacrifice, I think. Alright, let's bring our pieces into play. Probably will put a knight. Knight we should take out because this looks like a close position to me. If only one knight, we'll exchange it off and we'll be good. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Probably we'll get at least 2 pawns here. And definitely we can take this pawn with black turnips, but it's not the time just yet. And two. Okay, I shouldn't have played this now. This bishop is coming here and there will be checks on thread, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Yeah, it's a checkmate. I think it's a forced checkmate now. There's nothing that can be done. Good game, good game. I think he just needs to move the bishop. I think it's correct. Maybe it's a checkmate as well. Okay. The opponent wants to give us a chance. Why not take it? Play bishop. So I think that would have been a move.